I guess we didn't really need to bring our detective over, so we made them like sit at the office for no reason. Robespierre to reveal his identity when the time is right. Enemies using feminists to destroy Freeburg. Okay. Feminist organi- Feminist organization denied official registration. Wow. We're like we're, we're like in Carolina or something.
Whenever I'm alone at home and there's a knock at the door, I always hope it'll be my wife, Laura. She's always forgetting her keys.
Is she alive?
Hello, my name is Steve, and you're Jack Boyd, is that right?
Yep.
To get to my front door, the Bible boys walked about a mile from the local bus stop, jumping over mud puddles and skirting a couple of landfills. Laura doesn't go in for religion either, but according to her, these brave lunatics with their fake smiles deserve at least a minute of attention. She patiently listens to them, asks them questions, regales them with pastries, and never once dropping a hint of condescension. When I watch her do it, I've got to admit it gets me. I'd have hugged those boys, sat with them on the porch and lit up a cigar. But a month after Laura left, all I
Oh.
could do was quietly ask them not to bother me. Today I'm a little rougher still. Shut the door on his nose this time. Another couple weeks at this rate and I'll be greeting anyone who comes close with my service pistol pointed towards the sky, ready to fire my warning shot. In my
Wow.
life, even the basic stuff never goes like it's supposed to. Normally, when a wife is going to leave home, she'll make a scene or at least sit everyone down for a serious conversation. But Laura just disappeared. The children in the stories always stand on the side of the mother, but all three of our sons supported me. The in-laws always blame the husband for making their daughter unhappy. But now Sally, Laura's mother, well, we sort of have a pact. The fellow Laura ran off with is young enough to be her son. I hear he's 30 years old. Of all the possible information a man can know about his wife's lover, I get hit with that. Fortunately, Laura's mother doesn't like the way it sounds either. Sally figures this guy just thought he'd have some fun with a mature woman, but he'll be back chasing college girls before the year is out. So we have an agreement. Sally's gonna track down Laura and try to reason with her, and we'll arrange a meeting. Meanwhile, I'm supposed to not do anything stupid.
Okay.
Which of course means anything at all. It's a crazy situation. I'm the police chief, and the person I'm trusting to find my wife is an old woman armed with a phone book. But I can't afford to lose Sally as an ally. So for the moment, I had to swallow my pride.
Oh, what?
Hello.
Mrs. Markham, this is Boyd.
Oh, is there any news?
That's what I wanted to ask you. Have you found anything? An address, phone number? Have you spoken to her?
Don't worry, Jack. I've narrowed the range to 2 suspects, or whatever you like to say at your police building.
At my police building, we find people faster than a funny old woman chirping on the phone with my wife's girlfriends.
Oh, you're an old man, Jack. Come to your senses. They'd give us straight odds on the street. But I've got more energy, Jack. Maybe you think I'm a foolish old woman, but I go to my book club, argue with the girls about Byron, and it gives me energy. I talk to my dogs, and it gives me energy. And you have nothing, Jack. You don't even have a hobby. You got no passion. It's why Laura left you.
Yikes.
Let's not go back into that, Sally. Find my wife, and we can discuss my hobbies later. I'm waiting for your call, and my patience is running thin. Laura, if you've stopped loving me, I'll let you go. I can't expect the impossible from you. Just don't let me die out here, okay?
Okay. Cheery. Cheery stuff here in the life of Jack Boyd. Armstrong didn't come to work today, and you're a detective. That's fantastic. I just hired you? Orion is a freaking rank 2 officer? Really? Wow. Fine. I thought I could have sworn you were hired and you're rank 2. That's interesting. Austin did a good job, and apparently he's still full on energy. I don't understand how you managed that exactly, but okay. That is pretty impressive, I will admit. I don't think anyone deserves a stripe for today, so let's go with the alien men. The sweet ginger green. I really need to remember to put like new records in. Oh. Destruction of property. City hall parking lot. A member of the gang's cleaning crew saw an elderly man approaching some expensive cars in the parking lot, carrying a long iron rod. The whole street could hear him shouting, "Bastards, thieves, bloodsuckers!" Okay. Austin, go take care of him, please. Tsubaki can go with you. You two should be fine. If someone commits a serious crime and flees the scene, the case goes to your detectives. Detectives, homicide. They investigate the crime scene, interview witnesses, and gather whatever information seems pertinent. One of your detectives will be a lead investigator on the case. You can assign additional detectives to any case who will work under the lead investigator as subordinates. The more professional the lead investigator, the more effective in the team. Black activist Ronnie Moore was found shot outside his home. Oh my god. Mole, I guess go ahead and see what you can find out. I'm listening to the lyrics. What do we got? Carjacking. A gas station surveillance camera recorded the car that's on the stolen vehicles list. The stolen car. 4 officers is pretty serious. Kochi, lead officer, sure. And I guess we'll leave Yancy available. Asano and Price can go with her. Yep. So that's a good balance of useful and less useful. Report. Investigation started. Detectives have interviewed witnesses, collected evidence from the scene, and are pursuing the investigation. Expect results. Okay, I will. So he's walking out the door. Eric Graham, a drunk witness. They drove by in a sedan and shot like a machine gun. I didn't see much. I only heard a few muffled shots, said Glay Clayton, Mr. Carr, Lawrence Carr. He got what he deserved, been causing trouble for so long, and there's been a lot of cursing and carrying on. You're helpful. Stacy Cobb. I don't remember the car, but the neighborhood was quiet. I never heard any shots. Mr. Carpenter, Darryl Carpenter, a neighbor. The police these days don't do anything. I almost died myself. I went to buy some medicine and was nearly hit by some idiot's car. Okay. Destruction of property. Sweet. Good job, Austin Sabaki. Oh my god, Austin is almost at 150. That'll be so good. Because that's the point where the game at least tells me he's reliable. Oh, we need some music.
Looks like we have a situation here.
The driver is nowhere to be seen. Let's ask around, yeah. Interview any potential eyewitnesses. Oh, well, I guess we found a really useful eyewitness. Civilians unharmed. That seems scary. Corey Ramsey, mother of several children, has expressed her concerns about a suspicious man wearing bifocals seated on a bench beside the playground. He's been watching the children for over an hour and has taken several photographs of them. Okay. Austin Sabaki, how about you guys go out again? Because I mean, maybe he's a actual photographer. I'm sorry, what? Fire all black cops from City Hall. A racist gang has recently made some trouble in the city. They're capturing black townspeople and beating them to death. They recently sent a message to a local radio station promising to kill all black doctors, firemen, and police. We don't need any more dead police, especially not near months before the election. The racists are gaining more and more followers, and even some of our citizens support them. You have to fire all your black employees over the next 2 days due to mounting racial tensions. How does that help? That doesn't even make sense. I'm not doing that because Austin is one and he's amazing, so... I mean, that's not the only reason. I just don't want to do that in general.
1210 complete.
Suspicious individual. Oh, you arrested him. Okay. Alright. Kazaki Tamura, Dragon's Lair Club. What is this? Okay. Mr. Boyd, I'm opening Freeburg's first martial arts club. Really? First martial arts club? And for my first exhibition, I want to hold a sparring match, but one of my students takes on your toughest cop. After the fight, I'll teach your man a few tricks. Something to help him out on the streets. Well, Yancey, you're lucky, huh? Have fun, Yancey. It's not every day you could train with a martial arts master who, I mean, maybe Yancey will just go beat them all to a pulp. That'll be great. Homicide, rather. Your detectives present frames, different versions of what might have happened at the crime scene. You have 3 new frames. Okay, can we put this together now? They get it wrong half the time, but a good cop can separate fact from fiction if they know how to look at these case materials. The more professional The more professional the detectives working on an investigation, the better their instincts. To get to your suspects, you'll need to figure out the true sequence of events at the crime scene. Using the frames you think likely, sometimes with a little guesswork thrown in. If you add up all but the sequence fails, you're probably telling the wrong story. So they drove up like this. They put the gun out the window. Alright. When an investigation pans out, you'll have yourself a suspect. Sometimes there's more than one, but in this case, your detectives have narrowed it down to a single candidate. Travis Horton, a known racist who has already several previous convictions. Okay, let's shoot him. Your detectives have information on the whereabouts of the suspect. Sometimes there might be a number of locations to choose from. Right here. To carry out the arrest, 2 officers must escort the lead investigator to apprehend the suspect. If the lead investigator is not on duty, the arrest will have to wait. But remember that the fugitives won't sit patiently until your schedule clears. Okay. That might be a good reason to bring someone over to overtime. Suspect arrest. Also remember that criminals react in different ways. A frightened thief is likely to surrender as soon as the game is up. A brutal killer might want to see just how many he could take with him. With more dangerous criminals, it's safer to send experienced officers or even the SWAT team, if you see fit. Can we just do that right now? Okay, I'm doing that. Yeah, heck yeah. I mean, hey, this guy already shot someone, so you know what? It's very tempting to send Austin for the sole reason of justice. But I mean, like, that's not a good reason, and that just might aggravate the criminal. So let's see if we can get Sabaki to rank up here. It's a bit risky, I think. No, I'm sending Purdy. Forget it. No chances. And yeah, we are sending SWAT. Fight! A bartender reports that a couple of dancers started fighting over tips and a cat fight broke out right on stage. Sabaki and Asano? Hot guy and 2 women? Okay, sure.
311A in progress.
Fight. Octopus Restaurant. A bartender reported that a fight has broken out between a patron and the bar's bouncer. The man, apparently drunk, had climbed onto the stage while a local singer is performing and tried to sing a duet with her. Do we have everyone out? Oh, okay, I think we have to... Oh, hello. Wow. Uh, Chief, I just about nailed the Jap a few times, but he was too fast for me and won on all points. I don't really understand all the rules, so I can't keep a track of points very well. But he was all right. Even showed me a few tricks after the match. I got carried away a little and pulled my back. Think I could take a day off. Well, Price, good luck. Homicide. Sweet, no one's dead. Case closed. You were able to arrest all suspects.
Looks
Cool.
like we have a situation here.
Uh, what? On the stage, the two strippers are going at it, and it's gone beyond full arguing to a full-on catfight. The bouncer is fast asleep, clearly too wasted to handle the situation. The drunken patrons are happily watching the fight. Listen, girls, cut the crap or this is gonna get serious. Really? The strippers continue fighting, oblivious of the police presence. Step on a stage and separate them.
311A complete.
Well, we arrested one of them, or maybe both, for all I know. It probably would be both, because, like, you're outright assaulting and ignoring police presence at that point. And we are in a city, so we do have, like, the ability to arrest people.
311A complete.
And by that I mean, we have a jail, which some smaller towns do not. Okay, let's end the day then. It's very tempting to fire Price, I will admit. But it shouldn't use the. It shouldn't be fire. It should be let go, especially for older officers. Checkpoint. The Golden Bird. Retired police officer Thomas Blaine shoots pregnant woman. Officer Blaine explains, I thought she was a suicide bomber. Mayor Rogers, this city has no problems with racists. Okay. Well, I mean, we do, but...
Why would a man need a barn? To store all the stuff you can't bring home. About 30 years ago, back when I was young and interested in farming, I carried all kinds of junk home.
Wow.
After a day in the field, I'd come home with buckets, shovels, dirty boots and clothes, and instantly transform the living room. But even back then, there's something I always kept in the barn.
A dead body. What? My shotgun. My heroin.
I stopped keeping my pills inside the house because every time I was about to take a triple, someone would knock on my bedroom door. Now they're knocking on my barn door. Well, fine. It's not every day that someone comes to visit your barn.
What in the what?
In all the years we worked together, Kendrick never came to visit the house. We drank at bars, went fishing, went to the mountains, even chased off some poachers one time. But he never came for dinner with the family. We never watched football over here. And now he's brought his friends to visit my barn.
Who are they?
I always try to look unsurprised, like it's an everyday thing to get visitors at the old barn, especially guests with their own personal bodyguards. But Kendrick is sharp enough to see he's caught me with my pants on backwards.
What the hell?
Sorry for the surprise, Jack. We saw you from the car.
You sound
Figured
drunk.
we'd find you in here. I'm going in for a minute, fellas. These guys will wait outside.
Okay.
How long you been dating the lover boy?
They're Sans people, Jack.
Yeah. So now you're appearing in public with members of the Mafia?
Jack, I'm leaving tonight. More like fleeing. Jenny and I are taking the girls and making a run for it. Probably won't be seeing each other again. I've got new documents, a new name, a new life, everything new.
The papers say you're still working your last week for the department.
I've got to get out today. I won't be getting another chance. Don't know if you noticed, but the whole city is against me.
You told your mafia friends about your plans.
Jackie, if I don't fix everything with them in the next few hours, they're going to kill me. And not just me. My family, my relatives, God, Jack, I don't know who else. They found out that I was planning to run and they demanded that we close our contract today.
Okay.
Your contract, Frank? Really? Is that how you talk now? Maybe you should call in the lawyers to straighten all this out.
Now is not the time, Jack, please. I have a commitment to them until the end of the year.
Until the end of the year.
They need an inside line at police headquarters. I can't just give them back the money. That's not how the mafia works. If I can't find someone I can trust tonight, I'm dead. You know me, Jack. I wouldn't ask you if I wasn't afraid they'd cut my daughters to pieces before sunrise.
He's the damn fool who puts his daughters in the crosshairs in the first place. Anyone in my place would have dressed him down good. But I didn't want to pile it on. Fate's already got this guy's soul in the grinder.
Oh, well, what does he need? He needs a line in with the police, really? I'm gonna help him. I mean, like, I don't know his daughters, but I don't really think they deserve to be screwed up by the mafia just because of him. So, yeah, we're gonna help.
Give him my phone number and tell him it's done. Don't call me. Don't come to work today. I don't want to see or hear from you again. Time for you to go.
Jack,
Get the fuck out of my nice cozy barn, Frank.
Seriously.
At the time, I was trying not to think about what just happened. It was almost too much to take in. I'm probably the most popular police chief in the history of the city, and I have to admit, I've thought about that more than once, sometimes with a little pride even. In one of the features they wrote about me in the papers, they said it pretty plain. He catches the criminals. Believe me, high praise like that is unheard of in Freeburg, especially for a cop. And here I am, the person who catches criminals, and I've agreed to help the mafia, or I'll come home to a bag stuffed with my kids' body parts. Right before the last hammer falls. Hey, remember that cop who caught criminals? It turns out he was a mafia bitch. And all for the sake of a greedy, corrupt cop who should have fled the country years ago. That sound right to you?
No, but we don't have much of a choice. Ugh. The court is deciding the custody case of my children today. They're crying and afraid that they won't be allowed to live with me. I have to get to this hearing. Can you give me the day off? Actually, yeah, because that's pretty serious, I would say. Sure, yeah. Yes, but come tomorrow? What's the difference? I'm just gonna say yes. Okay, well, Dixon is out. That's fine. He's high ranking. I don't need him hating me. Feels weird not having Austin available, but oh well. I wonder if we promote someone to make up for that. I'm gonna promote Van Dahl because he looks awesome. Congratulations, Van Dahl. Maybe I should have promoted someone under 150, but oh well. Now let's listen to some Singham John Sangster, not Jock Sangster. This is very slow-paced. Request to City Hall. No matter your personal relationship with the city's administration, your police station is at their mercy. In order to maintain reasonable working conditions, you have to send appropriate requests to the mayor. Oh. Decisions from City Hall depend on whether they're satisfied with your work. You can send requests every 5 days. The fools in charge of the city may outright refuse or accept only some of your requests, so ask for only what you really need. Interesting. Improve, I guess let's try to get an additional officer. That'll be nice. We can't hire anybody right now, so that's fine.
10 in progress.
1,200 for the week. Not bad. Disorderly conduct at Eddie's Burgers. Every morning there's a dirty, piss-soaked bum sleeping at the cafe. The man refuses to go away and growls at anyone who approaches, scaring all the customers. You know what? Birch and Birch Jr., just give it a shot. You guys are family. You should be able to take care of it. A touch of Dionysius liquor store. A waitress looked on from her window while an armed man with a stocking on his head entered the nearby liquor store. Well, it says armed, so we're definitely going to take this seriously. Robbins is free to do something. Was SWAT available? I don't think I saw SWAT being available. Come on, Birch and Birch Jr., you can do it.
311A in progress.
A hot dog vendor reports that he saw two Elvis impersonators grappling right there on the sidewalk. They're swearing in Spanish and beating each other with microphone stands. Okay.
210 complete.
Oh, really? Okay. Are they back yet? I don't think they'll be back in time. Robbins, I need you to go on your own.
We've got a situation here.
Drive a patrol car right through the front window? Really? Back door. The stick-up man notices police presence and took the cashier hostage. He's holding his gun to the hostage's head, shouting, "Back off, or I'll blow his goddamn face off!" Meanwhile, the cashier is yelling in an unknown language. This is bad. Let's intimidate him. The robber grows visibly nervous. "Don't shoot, please. I just need the money. I'll just take a little bit and go. No one was hurt." The cashier begins to cry. Shoot the robber, really? This is a really tough choice, actually. I'll leave you here upright, but only if you release the hostage. I'm doing it.
910 complete.
Well, apparently we didn't leave him upright. So he got arrested anyways. We gotta fire, like, well, we can't, well, I guess we can do that, but I'm not firing all of our officers like that. It's a hot one, and a lot of people are going for a swim. Last week, 4 people drowned on the beaches of Freeburg, and the press was in uproar. Please send someone to keep an eye on things. Okay. I don't know how well that'll do, but alright.
12 in progress.
Man, we have so much stuff to do here. Robbery. An antique, rather, Chinese necklace was stolen from Bao Liang while she was on the way to the pawn shop. Baisley, could we send? Oh, interesting. Let's have Moser. I mean, no, let's have Moser available. Well, actually, forget it. Let's have Sellers and Moser work on this case. If another one comes up, Baisley can work on it.
311A complete.
I need you guys to go out pretty much immediately again. At a gallery exhibition entitled Sex Operation, a gang of young people in ski masks forced their way in and began smashing the exhibits, shouting, "We don't need this shit in our city!" Great. Stovall. No, Vandal. Let's have Stovall just be available. Everyone else can go. 4 should be enough. What is this? Ernest Fitzgerald, Countryside. Jack, this year the organizers at the Golden Beast Hunt suddenly changed the rules of the annual shooting contest. It now features teams instead of single competitors. Can you send me 2 of your finest marksmen? I'd love to really do well in the competition. Maybe? Not right now, though. Robbins and Stovall can go. Investigation has started. Bao Liang, the victim. Me and my husband got in a difficult financial situation, and I was going to pawn an antique necklace, which has been in my family for many centuries. As I was carrying the necklace to the pawn shop, someone ripped the bag from my shoulder and disappeared. I didn't have time to do anything, not even cry out. Dwayne Fishman, witness. The offender was on a motorcycle. He drove down the road, grabbed the bag, then escaped. I tried to race after him, but I didn't even have time to see if it was a man or a woman. Miss Olivares. Anita J. Olivares. I couldn't see his face, but he was dressed in a jacket, like those other bikers who hang around on street corners. Great. Kathy Phillips. It was definitely not a local biker. They are bald and have beards, but this guy looked Asian, probably Japanese or Chinese. And Miss Patterson. I didn't see a weapon in his hands. I just saw him grab her bag and run off. Okay.
212 complete.
Really? I'm shocked that they couldn't do it, actually. What? Come on now. Stovall, Robbins, go ahead and go to this thing. And come back soon, please. Okay, so... what is the second one? So she's standing here. What is this last one? Is this her just without the bag at all? He was on a motorcycle. All these people are on motorcycles. So this is when he has the bag. So wouldn't it be like this? Because this is him riding up on her. This is him reaching for the bag, and this is him taking the bag. The suspect is Quan Yilin, Chinese immigrant, recently expelled from the university. Okay. I mean, we could go
211 in progress.
see what we could do about him in a moment. Sweet, everyone's back. A guard went out for a smoke and saw a teenager writing obscenities on the wall of the building. I chased it right up a tree. You could take it from here. I don't know if we can. Or if we really want to. Vandal and Grant, go ahead. I guess we're done for the day. I need our lead investigator to stay over to the next day. We did it, Boyd. We won. That Ernest really knows a lot about shooting. Even taught us a thing or two. He invited us out hunting to celebrate the victory, so we'll be taking a day. What? No, you could F off, really? You don't...
211 complete.
Nice. Good job. I did not expect that to go well, but good. Looks like tomorrow's gonna be a long day. More like the first of a lot of long days. There's just too much going on. Piles of work, huh? Who did I have? I don't remember who I actually had do the investigation. It was Moser, right? Oh god, I don't remember. It wasn't Beasley. I'm gonna have both of them just come over just to be safe. A lot of detectives. Too bad they can't work as like officers as well. That'd be nice. Butch Jr., I need you to stay over because you need to do some stuff. But Birch, you as well, actually. Man, we have a really hell of a roster for tomorrow. You know what, Grant? I need you to work over tomorrow as well. Sorry. But you guys need you need the training.